Welcome to the Real CP Show. I'm your host, CP. And today's topic, the continuous Haitian chaos going on in Haiti. But when various Haitian tethers have the nerve to talk anti-Black Americanism, but at the same time, they can't fix various Haitian problems. And I'm like this when there are all these various tethers that fled, that person themselves or a parent or parents fled from Haiti, the one supplies to, and have the nerve toward the one supplies to try to talk blatant anti-Black Americanism. Do you see how the audacity of that is? By the way, for people who may not know, because a lot of times you just certain things you don't even think about, you be like, oh, whatever. Haitian demographics in America. How many Haitian demographical personnel do you think there are? I'm just asking you. Again, how many Haitian personnel demographics do you think there are? And I'm talking about, well, both parents, basically, on that. Because, yes, there are one parents of Haitian that came over and stuff like that. But we're talking about collectively, people. But you know what? Forget that. Just go ahead and include both. And again, I'm not even talking about, we're not going to talk about numbers of the good Haitian brothers and sisters. Right? They're not fleers, but they came over for situation wherever it is, but they know better than to sit there and talk anti-Black Americanism, because they know for without Black Americanism and how numbers of Black Americans have fought for centuries in this country of America, who still don't even treat Black Americans like they're citizens. I mean, the nerve of that in itself. But so many groups of people and cultures and backgrounds and church lifestyle categories, etc., going back to tethers related to this topic, some numbers of Haitian tethers have benefited off of what Black Americans have had to go through on Black pain. So the demographics of Haitians in America only represents only less than 0.5%. Let me say this again. Haitian demographics in the United States of America, which many are latecomers, especially in the mid to later 20th century, only make up in 2026 basically less than 0.5%. So you know it's a disturbing, disgusting allowability to millions of Black Americans, one applies to, with few exceptions of the blatant anti-American Blackism that has been allowed by these various types of Haitian tethers. And again, I'm not talking about numbers of the good type of Haitian brothers and sisters. So go to HELL, the ones who try to play that little sidetrack tactic, right? Deal with reality what we're talking about. So the thing about it is, let me show you what it's an insult like this when they're doing this. Yes, yes, yes. That's an insult. So let me go ahead and share my screen on this, because there's a particular, hold on for a second. Let me go back here. Hold on. Let me where I want to start. Okay, let me start here for a second. It's gonna be a real quick show, because I want you to keep this in mind. When a demon-like tether that have fled Haiti to flee over to America, and the ones who do fix their mouths to talk about Black Americans. And remember, demographics of Haitians in America make up less than 0.5%. Compared to 40-some plus million, 44, 43, 40 million people, 40 Black Americans. You see this little, you see how that looks, right? See how it looks. That's blatant disrespect. And it's also jealous because Black Americans don't flee. So you see it, but keep this in mind too when I'm showing this, because I did a podcast the other day about this particular hateful freaking demon-like, wish they were Klan membership, but they can never be that way, of a Haitian tether who is calling Black Americans dirty Black Americans. I want you to think about the hypocrisy of a Haitian fleer calling the Black Americans dirty Black Americans. When devastation is so many different places and all kind of infrastructure and turmoil going on and beyond inhuman poverty going on in Haiti right now. The nerve of these damn tethers. I'm going to show you just a little bit as well, because I did a podcast on that, but it's still pertinent to show that Haitian tether that has the nerve to do this. And it's various types of Haitian tethers that do this. All they do in the United States. And they're allowed to do that by means of Black Americans. Because I'm going to tell you something. There's only a small amount of Black Americans that roast these little tethers. But you best believe if Black Americans got tired of these little freaking hateful ass Haitian tethers, they're like, hold the hell up. Let me explain something to you. I don't know who you think you come from. Or you forget where you come from. But Black Americans collectively are not going to have this. We say collectively, because there are some ones that are lost, but that's a different topic. Over 1,200, well, make sure you can see this. Over 1,200 unalived in Haiti drone strikes, including 60 civilians report. Human Rights Watch says drone strikes by who again? Haitian forces. Unalive more than 1,200 people in and near Port-au-Prince since 2025. Today is March the 30th, 2026. And these Haitian tethers are going to try to talk crazy about Black Americans, talking about dirty Black Americans, and Black Americans always talking about racism and what? After centuries of Black pain, these fools who left Haiti by people who look like them and gonna have the nerve to tell Black Americans what kind of policies or what kind of history that they should talk about. Boy, these people got some freaking nerves. Drone strikes operated by Haitian security forces and private contractors have unalived at least 1,243 people, which is going to be what? Basically Haitians, and injured 738 in Haiti. Human Rights Watch reports. Since March this year, to 2026, Haitian security forces with support from However Sectional personnel, a private military firm, However personnel, have carried out anti-gongness operations using quadcopter drones strapped with explosives. You got the point. Often in densely populated parts of the capital, Port-au-Prince. The report found strikes from March 1st, 2025 to January 21st and West Department, where Port-au-Prince is located, have unalived 17 children and 43 adults not believed to be members of any criminal groups. Haitian authorities should urgently rein in security forces and private contractors working for them before more children unalive. What about the adults, male and female? What about them? See, you gotta watch the people trying to play emotionary tactics. This is disgusting. The nonprofit said that number of drone attacks in Port-au-Prince, which is 90% controlled by gangs. Let me repeat this again. This nonprofit said the nonprofit said, they mean this. This nonprofit said the number of drone attacks in Port-au-Prince, Haiti, which is 90% controlled by gangs, has significantly increased in recent months, with 57 reported from November to late November 2025, basically to late January 2026, almost double that of the 29 attacks reported from August, basically 2025 to October 2025. However, personnel, Human Rights Watch said its researchers analyzed several video uploads in social media or shared directly with the group that showed quadcopter drones in action and geolocated 4 of them to Port-au-Prince. The video showed the repeated use of drones equipped with boom boom pieces of equipment to attack vehicles and people. Some of them armed, but none appear to be engaged in violent acts or pose any imminent threats to life, the group said. You know what? I'm done with that. The whole point is that for this to be going in Haiti right now, the continuous violence going on in Haiti right now, and you got these flares that have the nerve to try to sit there and talk about Black Americans, talking about dirty Black Americans. Like I'm sure this particular Haitian monstrosity, Tether. I'm like this. The nerve of some of these Tether Haitians. And again, I'm talking about the ones it applies to. I'm not talking about some of the good brothers and sisters from Haiti that just happen to come over, for whatever situations. On that, can't see real opportunities because some of them just fled. Talking about the bad ones, that's bad ones. But the problem is, again, is that some of the good brothers and sisters of Haiti that came over, some are good. And they sit there and hate. They appreciate the opportunity to come over. They don't try to cause no waves. They don't cause no anti-Black American conflict or anything. They understand that without Black Americans have already fought before many Haitians even came to America. Because you know how embarrassing it is for ones that have fled, to flee a Tether version, to flee a place that is 90,000% that look like them. Do you understand how embarrassing that is? Do you understand how embarrassing that is? And they come over and flee over to America where Black Americans have never been the majority, but have fought and fought and fought and fought. Been on plantations for centuries. Fought against that part to only go into Reconstruction. And the hatred that was going on after that, 1865, and then going to the 1900s and start going to Jim Crow laws of segregation. I mean, if you you can't even ponder the embarrassing white mark that looks to people say, wait a minute, how you also done treat Black Americans like that who helped build this country for centuries? But then it's blatant people, different cultural backgrounds, et cetera, Tethers, and hire other people that fled their own places, to what the ones applies to, that have a hatred toward Black Americans as well, the ones applies to. Left places that look like them, but benefit off of Black pain, benefit off the 14th Amendment Constitution. When they have kids left and right, oh, you best believe it's on purpose too. Bam, automatic citizenship. Whole different topic in itself. Let me sit there and show you another. Let me share another video. You know what? I'm gonna play this. Let me play this particular video now. Here, the one with this dreadful piece of cow nut dung of this particular Haitian Tether woman. Let's sit there and call Black Americans dirty Black Americans. When are more Black Americans going to wake the hell up and realize it don't matter what? Man, I don't go into all that because it is the sorriness that there's only but a small percentage of true good Black Americans who are like, wait a minute, they're not going to let these little sorry freaking Tethers or any other group of people, backgrounds, insult Black Americans. With the Black American ancestors who have fought so much in this country, you're talking about less than 100 years ago, there are still former segregation people against Black Americans. This is going on after World War I. This is going on after World War II. This is going into the 50s in the Korean War. In the 50s, this is going on still pseudo segregation going to the 60s. We start going to the Vietnam War. That ain't no time ago. And you got these hateful cow nut ass damn tethers to have the nerve to flee and try to talk bad about Black Americans. I don't get it confused. There's quite a number of immigration personnel that have some nerve too, but those are different topics in itself. So let me go ahead and don't even get me started on the sectionality of certain African ones, tethers, that flee from places that look like them. Because many of them are jealous and hateful of Black Americans, so Black Americans don't flee. And it makes it atrocious because how many numbers of various sections of Africans, the ones it applies to, that they don't even like each other. With so much tribalism. But they try to tell Black Americans, y'all Africans, you don't go to hell with that tactic. You ain't gonna sit there and tell you got 50 countries in Africa. 50, a little bit more than 50 plus countries, recognized countries. What hundreds of languages, many types of tribes. You ain't gonna tell them, you just call yourself African. They be like, who the hell are you? Who the hell are you? We are of our tribe first. Our tribe, our tribes. On the continent of Africa second. But they're trying to tell Black Americans, y'all call yourself Africans, and many of Black Americans are, who the hell are you to tell Black Americans who the hell they supposed to be? When y'all don't even practice Pan-Africanism in Africa. Do you understand the insulting this is? And again, we're not talking about some of the good brothers and sisters from Africa. Right? The ones who know who they are, who know there's a lot of coons and sellout certain sections of African tribes, tribalism going on as well. So let's go ahead and play this.
Black American.
You heard that? You just asked me what I said. I did.
Why you said that?
Because that's what y'all are. Dirty Black American.
She just said that?
I did. A dirty Black American. Because that's what y'all are. Because that's what y'all are. Dirty Black American.
She just said that?
I did. A dirty Black American.
And you see with this ugly piece of baboon shit of a damn Haitian tether gonna have the nerve to say. See, you look at us, let me tell you something. See, there's some blaming on certain type of, within certain maleness, certain type of Black American maleness, the one supplies to, because someone look at, see, you don't act like this without some people, some males, some certain numbers of Black American males who would sweat her, who didn't sit there and filled her head up and thought that she was all that. She's okay looking. And you know how many thousands of them that look like her? You understand? But those are different topics in itself. But you look at this. You look at this little blateful Godzilla shit of a tether and have the nerve to sit there and say dirty Black Americans when her or parents fled their asses from Haiti, from people that look like them. So Haiti got their independence, what, 1804? Almost 200 years ago? You like, what the hell have y'all been doing in Haiti for 20 years by people that look like them? Do you see this? You see the atrocityness of the how dare this audacityistic type of Godzilla dung, Haitian tether, bad one. We're not talking about, again, some of the good brothers and sisters from Haiti. So we ain't going to play that game again. Not going to play that. Because there are numbers of good brothers and sisters from Haiti say, hey, man, we know about these little coons and sell out Haitian tethered women like this. We don't even want them. Right? Because they hate other Haitians in Haiti. Do you understand that? Yeah. How many numbers of Haitians in America don't even talk to other Haitians? Let's continue.
I sure did. Because that's what y'all are.
So all Americans is dirty Black Americans?
I mean, you know, the ones I've come across.
Huh?
So what is Haitians then? I'm confused.
Dirty Black Haitians.
Okay, so keep that energy for everybody. Don't just keep it for us. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
You're American.
yeah, hell yeah. Don't ever say no
You
dirty
from the
Black
South?
American shit. Like, what?
You from the
Like,
South?
my family, like, yeah.
Okay. Where?
Why it matter?
No, I'm just asking. No, we're not having a
It's
conversation.
the South regardless. Like, I got family in Florida. I got family in Georgia.
I mean, I want to know, like,
No,
where.
you know, you trying to be. I know what you're doing. Like, I know what you're doing. That's that Caribbean shit. I know what you're doing.
What am I doing?
And by the way, see, he said something. He said his family in Georgia. This little piece of shit, of Godzilla shit, of nothingness. Who in the hell is this little Tether? Right? This little blatant Haitian dog shit Tether. Who herself, her mama, and daddy fled. That 9,000% would walk past her, not know who the hell she is. See, this is why it's also important for more Black Americans to sit there and start relaying over information about these tethers. To start also sitting there and not ignoring people like this. To sit there and have more Black Americans media, be it super formal media, be it informal media, be it more podcasts, be it more, whatever it might be. There has to be a more need for that. Because it's getting truly out of hand now, what these tethers are doing against and toward Black Americans. Because they have their own agenda. And they know many of the Black Americans are extremely naive to what's going on. And they think these kind of people, oh, by the way, like this, isn't she a people of color? Isn't she a minority? And for some of the Black women, some of the good Black women, is this not supposed to be considered a woman of marginalized communities? You think she don't cosplay Black women? Oh, you best believe I smell that she's sitting there trying to cosplay Black women. Now, she can't do it totally, not even half, because you hear the accent. Now, there are quite a number of ones who can hide the accent, but those are different topics. But when she said dirty Black American to good numbers of Black women, she's talking about Black women as well, right? But she said dirty Black Americans. Just saying.
Just chill out on that dirty Black American comment. That's all.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I was saying about the Georgia. Before her little sorry ass tether ass, Haitian tether ass, even came to America, she had no effing idea about the true South. Before her parents fled to come to America from a country that looked like them. They couldn't fix the problems that's going on in Haiti. You see that embarrassment? But they couldn't even survive in true South, what Black Americans had to go through. You think a Klan member would have looked at this little piece of shit tether, or a parent said, oh, well, you're a different kind of Negro. They looked at her and say, you sorry Negro, your ass better not be in these sundown towns. Do you understand that? She wouldn't dare step in a sundown town, or her little fleeing ass parents wouldn't dare go into a sundown town and talk shit like this little hateful teller, anti-Black American teller. Because you're gonna hear what you're gonna say. Well, I say dirty. No, you get. Hold on, let me just play this.
Yeah. You really took offense to that. I apologize.
Anybody would take offense to that.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't.
Why you said that though?
Why you? I'm saying, why would you even fix your lips and say that though? I'm confused.
Because that's just my experience. Like, it's my experience, so I'm gonna speak on it. But I apologize.
It's your experience?
Yeah.
Hold on.
But I apologize.
It's your
her experience. Now, again, she makes up within the barely less than 0.5%. Let me say that again. This little dog shit tether that fled, our mom and dad fled from Haiti, makes up the barely or less than 0.5% of over 340 million people in the United States of America. They make up, this tether would be within that less than 0.5% of 340 something million. And she gonna think she has the audacity, or has the audacity to try to talk toward anti-Black Americanism and said dirty Black Americanism, where various parts of Haiti are in flames, basically. And high extreme poverty and high corruption all over the place. And she gonna say dirty black Americans? What?
Experience?
Yeah, so I apologize
What experience you had?
if I offended you.
You accept the apology?
Now I don't know if he might be a Caribbean person because he kind of said something almost like trying to make some excuses. And it might be some Caribbean person in that background, however it is. But however, black Americans as well mixed in with that. You see, this is how these little hateful ass tethers, or these little sneaky tethers, they'll mingle themselves within black Americanism. And if they don't have an accent or the phenotype just doesn't jump out, oh, they easily play little games. See, they slide their little sneaky little asses inside HBCUs, the small number of Haitians that go to HBCUs or college in general. They slide their little hateful ass into various types of programs, helping their asses out. These little sniveling ass tethers. You understand? And there is some blame toward certain numbers within American Blackism who have allowed these little tethers to get a little too damn comfortable for their britches. She don't know a damn thing about true black Americans' history. See, to me, this is an extremely insult to the American black ancestors who have lost their lives. This is a blatant insult to them. Numbers of our great intellectual powerhouse historians of black Americans who would sit there and sweep her under the rug with their knowledge. She wouldn't even be worthy to even sit there. Numbers of them have transitioned, but she wouldn't be worthy to even be in their presence. Actually, this tells her that it's not even worth even being any kind of real type of black American presence. They should have automatically kicked off that damn show. See, you must demand respect. When somebody can come and flee from Harvard Place and have a skin of black, right? Don't have your back and flee from their country or island, you get the point. Talking about the bad tethers. And they're going to give somebody a show, a black American show, whatever it is, and say stuff like this. You got to go.
No,
How? Like, that's super disrespectful. Like,
she did say it's dirty black Haitians too, though.
nah.
And you see this little, that's why I'm picking up either he's a Caribbean, he's a tether Caribbean, or he's a coon black. Do you see this fool? Well, she did say they're Haitians. Go ahead and show these many videos where she's on Haitian podcasts and calling them dirty Haitians. Show us where she's on these various white podcasts and however Hispanic podcasts, and she's saying dirty Haitians. Because first of all, they say you're a dirty Haitian, right? You calling them dirty Haitian, that means you're a dirty Haitian, right? Of course, you'd be like, no, I'm not no dirty Haitian. You see how this looks. I'm just saying. We see a true black American, if he is one, would never say, you know what would you do? Say dirty black Haitians. They would never say that. They'd be like, first of all, I don't give a damn what you say. Don't you ever fix your mouth, fool, to sit there and be say dirty black Americans who built this country before your ass was even an inkling, and your mom and your mom uterus, or your mama's sperm, or your dad's sperm count when it's out your mom's uterus before you even thought of.
No.
How? Like, that's super disrespectful. Like,
she did say it's dirty black Haitians too, though.
Nah, she wouldn't. I would never fix my lips to say, and I know some dirty black Haitians. Like, you know what I'm saying? I would never fix my lips to say dirty black. I wouldn't generalize. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, nah, it is, bro. That's that Caribbean.
It's not.
And this is why we be having the diaspora wars, because of dumb shit words. Remember that other Haitian, bro? Remember the other Haitian shorty? We don't got no culture. Like, it must be a Haitian thing for sure. Like, yeah.
See that part? See, first of all, I put some blame on certain one of them. You don't allow these little dog shit tethers to come on people's podcasts and sit there and say dumb stuff like this. Now, you want to get ratings, or they trying to get monetized. I guess on that. As long as they keep that in perspective, but don't take it personal when they sit there and say that kind of stuff. Can't take it personal on that. you got these hateful ass tethers, Haitians, in this type of topic. They're gonna try to tell Black Americans that they don't have a culture. Are you crazy? When they can even say, show us where you have people jumping them down talking about they trying to copy Haitian food. You say, what the hell is Haitian music? Show me these gigantic Haitian achievements in America like that people jumping up and down. Please go ahead and tell us and say, hey, man, I would say, hey, you know what? Go ahead for people. You at right now, people are listening. You say, hey, man, name 5 Haitian achievable type personnel that you've heard of. And for 5 and people listening now, 10 years from now, 5 years from now, at that particular moment, you say, name Haitian music that is such influential around this globe that people trying to copy. Show what countries that they're trying to cosplay Haitianness. I'm waiting. Right? Do you understand that? Please show where this Haitian music was founded in America when, again, many numbers of Haitians didn't even arrive to America till later on in the mid-1900s. And I mean small numbers because they only make up, I think it's about 1 million or so. And many of that is within the last, what, maybe 20 something years that more have been able to come over to America, especially under the temporary protected status program. Yes, the temporary protected status program that however numbers of Haitians have had opportunity to sit there and get involved in. Do you understand that? That's taxpayers' money, too. But this little hateful ass Tether right here, either she was born in America, right, and had the benefit off the 14th Amendment of the Constitution that's supposed to be for Black Americans, or she was younger, perhaps, when her mom and dad fled over to America. So either way, she is still a beneficiary of Black Americanism. Do you understand?
I don't know what the
it's
issue
not
is.
Haitian's thing, and I won't say that y'all don't have culture. Like, y'all have the things that y'all do.
We are the culture. Like,
see, and she was and again, she has a nerve to try to talk about Black Americans, and then try to be snoggling about it, talking about, kind of have culture. Black Americans are the damn culture in America. See, they want people to sit there and try to look at some bad versions. So they want to sit there and show they think Black American culture is some bonnet wearing numbers of Black women out and about with pajamas on the street. See, that's what they think Black Americans are. So they want to try to portray some kind of Black American males sitting there looking a certain way, right? Looking a certain dwindled way in mentality, using N-word all over the freaking places, right? See, that's what they think Black American, they try to portray Black American males are, right? Even though quite a number of Black American males have went to college. Quite a number of Black Americans have businesses. And certainly there are quite a number of Black Americans that are not using N-word left and right. There are more than gigantic amount of Black Americans who are Black American males specifically that are very constructive. Do you understand? But that's not what they want to show. Do you understand? Just saying. From the great Barney Fife, what do you think about these little hateful Haitian tethers? Hold on for a second. Give me one moment here. Barney Fife. Where's Barney Fife at? Where is he at? Give me a second here. Barney Fife, come on now. Tell us what these little hateful tethers. What do you think about these hateful tethers? Give me a second. I gotta find Barney Fife. because he's going to tell us what he think about these, what numbers of Black Americans need to be doing about these hateful Haitian tethers.
I say this calls for action, and now nip it in the bud.
Wait a minute, Great Bonify. What should be happening right now to these hateful Haitian tethers related to this topic?
I say this calls for action, and now nip it in the bud.
Just saying, this needs to be nipped in the bud extremely fast. One last, would I have another article on the show? I think that may have been an article. Was that the article? Hold on for a second. I thought I had another article. Maybe that was. Hold on, give me a second here. Did I? I think I did show this. I think I showed this. If I didn't, however it goes, but I think I showed this. Either way, but you see already this part in Haitian as well. 32 anti-gang raids, 43 suspected bandits unalive in first quarter, Haitian enforcement says. But at the same time, you have this Haitian tether woman who cosplay Black Americans on a daily basis, right? Well, she can't play it completely because, again, the accent stands out. But I make this point is that what the great Bonnie Fife, what again?
I say this calls for action, and now nip it in the bud.
Okay. I know. So the thing about it is, when you see the temporary protected status, I think it has a few more months in 2026. It's March 3rd, 2026. It had been extended. I think it's a few more months, and they're probably going to extend it again, most likely. If not, it'll be extended somewhere down the road again, right? Because there has some numbers of Haitian personnel, the ones applies to the tether, especially tethers. They'd be like, oh my goodness, we need help. And stuff like that. Right, but I'm talking about the one supplies to. But at the same time, how many of these little tethers, like the one we was talking about earlier, right? They be some of the first people like, wait a minute now. There's nothing for us to go back to in Haiti. Wait a minute, but you tether. Well, I'm a citizen. No, you're a citizen off of what Black Americans have to go through, fool. If you weren't born in America, our 14th Amendment Constitution would made you a citizen off of what Black Americans have had to go through, fool. And say if they came over here as a young, say in this situation, she came over in America as a young girl with their mom or dad who fled, they'd be like, there's nothing for us to do there. There's so much stuff going on. Wait a minute, why don't you go back and fix there? You understand? Black Americans, where y'all at, Black Americans? He gonna help us out? You said, wait a minute now, no, you got to expose them. And this is what they do. Yes, we expose them. And this is what they do. Yes. What will they do? We expose them? What? Yes. It's time to start exposing a lot more tethers and start calling out these little tether haters and their anti-Black Americanism rhetoric. It's getting out of hand. How you going to sit there and flee, be it certain sections of the great continent of Africa, the ancient continent of Africa, with all those resources left and right over there, and you got ones fleeing over there? And just like Haitian and certain types of Caribbean places, again, I'm not talking about numbers of good Caribbean personnel. I'm talking about the bad ones, the bad tether version, the ones who have fled and have the nerve to talk anti-Black Americanism, but can't fix their own homeland. Talk about those kind. Because there's no pan-Caribbean love, by the way, because look what's going on in Cuba. Where's all that pan-Caribbean unification where they're saying, they're telling the controllers, hey, y'all stop with that embargo that's been going on for decades. That got numbers of Cubans suffering. and they making do, and salute to them to making do what they're trying to make do. Right? So where's all these this pan-Caribbean unification that shows they got the juice to sit there and make the true big dogs not keep the embargo on Cuba? They get quiet. Huh? Where's this Pan-African unification that's sit there and say we don't need all these Chinese personnel building up bridges and building up infrastructure and building up colleges, building up hospitals? Where's all that Pan-African unification at? Oh, no such thing. Because you got 50 countries that's doing 50 different things when it comes down to it. And one country in Africa is not going to tell another country in Africa, this is what you better do. Overall, right? They'd be like, you don't tell us what to do. We're our own country in Africa. Do you understand, people? So you got these people jumping up and down and fleeing from these places. Some of the ones who do, not some of the good brothers and sisters from Africa or some of the good brothers and sisters from the Caribbean who come over, because this is 21st century, who come over to America, and they do it the legal way, by the way. And even that, there are some situation exceptions with that. We're not talking about some of the good brothers and sisters come over to America legally, and they are humble for the opportunity to come to America and things like that. And they know better not to talk about Black Americanism. For again, without Black Americans, many wouldn't even be able to come over to America. We're not talking about them, but those are some good ones. Quite a number of tethers and hateful ones toward Black Americanism. So more Black Americans better wake that up and realize many of these people are not friends to Black Americanism. They're putting themselves again in some of the wink Black organizations. They're putting themselves in various types of HBCUs and infiltrating different places. They're infiltrating themselves in various politicalness. And they're about trying to sit there and help immigration personnel. They're trying to help their own people, right? Especially they're trying to help a lot of legal immigrants, virgins. They're trying to help whatever wants to try to get permanent citizenship. They're about themselves. Look what's going on in Minnesota with the Somalians. I did a couple of different shows on that scamming that was going on by various types of Somalians up there on that, which they also make up less than 0.5% of out of 340 million people in the United States of America per state. 340, because how many ultimate millions and millions and millions and millions and millions that are not counted for, that's border breaking illegal immigrants, right? That's a whole different conversation itself. But I thank you for tuning in to the Real CP show. Wait. Oh, Bonnie Five, the great Bonnie Five, want to say it one more time.
I say this calls for action, and now, nip it in the bud.
Thank you, the great Bonnie Five. So I thank you for tuning in to the Real CP show.